Hello and welcome to a new episode of PC Building Simulator. In today's episode, we are going to be building a computer, possibly. We're also going to do this computer and this computer. We're going to do this computer first, as it seems like I can probably make a good amount of money off that one. This one here, let's reject it. Sure, I'll take that. So this I might be able to just throw in some 1060s or 970, I don't really know. But anyway, we're going to do this one first, so in the day, go over to our door over here. In the day. So there's this and this one. This one actually has a due date. So I'm going to take this, turn the lights on, place it on this desk here. So we need a score of 3721 and 4 gigs of RAM. Let's take this out, take the RAM card out. So does he want custom water cooling or just normal water cool? Oh wait, this guy, that's not the guy that needs water cooling. Like it needs AIO liquid cooling. Why don't I put a 1060 in and see how that does? I'm going to do the other upgrades later, but for right now, we're just going to see how this 1060 compares. Connect the cables, as usual. It's been about a week since I've played this game. Also, so my video schedule has really changed a bit. I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday instead of Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's just been a bit easier for me with all the stuff going on right now. And plus you're still getting 3 videos a week anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Let's go to tools and software, put that in there. And the Razer Chroma support, it has been updated, so it's a bit better. Let's go here, 3D Mark, launch that, yes. And let's look at this computer here. So this is 4334. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this computer, set that there, put the build right here. And on this computer, let's open up Will It Run, and let's go to Grand Theft Auto 5. So this is Grand Theft Auto 5 minimum spec. Let's go to the shop. We need 8 gigs of RAM, but let's start off like this. So down the list, graphics cards. So the graphics card is a AMD Radeon R9 380. I wonder if I go 380 AMD R9 390. Here it is. Just the normal, not the X. So is there one here that's not the X? Here it is, 8 gig. So yeah, 8 gigs of VRAM. This will work. Let's just go with this one. Only a $10 difference. And then AMD Ryzen 5 6-core. Let's go to CPU and processors. Okay. AMD Ryzen 5 1600X. Okay, that did add. I'm going to be looking right here continuously because I've had this all the time where it's like it says I added, but then it's actually never in the cart. So motherboard, just something that's an AM4 socket motherboard. Find AM4, yes. So this will do AMD Ryzen. Okay, add that to cart. Memory. We need 8 gigs of RAM. So what I'm going to do here is that even though you'll lose dual channel support, I'm still going to go with the 1 stick of 8 just because it gives you more upgradability in the future, because all you have to do is slot in 1 stick for 16 gigs of RAM, whereas if you were to buy 4 gig one, 2 of those right now, you'd have to buy another 2 if you wanted to actually get the 16, and you couldn't go higher than 16 on that motherboard because it only has 4 slots. So we need at least 65 gigs of storage, so just get this 500 gig hard drive. Power supply, nothing expensive, just basic. I know that you could go for better upgradability in the future, whatever, it's just cheaper. I don't really care. And this one, just cheap. Add it. Make sure everything that I've added so far is actually in here, which it is. Another thing about it, let me go look at my CPU coolers, and yeah, I got a lot, so I'm not going to buy anything. And that's it. Okay, good. And let's go in here, next day delivery, make sure I bought everything. Okay, everything looks good. Don't need a cooler because I already have some. Something I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go buy some 960s. I'm going to buy 2 960s, if I can find one. There they are. Just going to buy 2 of them. 3 to 5 working days, well, why not? Okay, so what I've done here is I've put 2 R9 280s in here, whatever. And that is just a little bit under the score that I need. But anyway, so now that I know that that's just under the score that I need, I'm still just going to take these cards out though. Still gonna take them out because I'm gonna use two 960s for this computer. You'll see close to the end of this video that I canceled this computer because it was just gonna waste way too much money to actually work on it. So I'm just gonna cut out any parts of that computer. One more thing too is that since this computer needs some AIO liquid cooling, let's go buy the AIO liquid cooling from here. So CPU cooling, let's go down, let's find the water coolers. Here they are, let's buy this one. And next day delivery. Now let's turn the lights on. Here's all this crap. Let's get into this box first. Okay, let's actually just do the computer build first. We're gonna figure out this mess. So this computer needs to run Grand Theft Auto V on minimum spec, and I believe I remember what the parts are for this. I don't really though. Yeah, I'm just kind of an idiot, honestly. Let's also remove the back because I'll need to access the back in a minute. Anyway, first let's go put on the motherboard. That would be this motherboard. I have to get that auto standoff tool soon because that thing is just, it's being so annoying to actually just do all this crap because you put the motherboard in, you do this motherboard standoffs, and it's just so annoying. So this is a 6-core CPU. No, it's down here because I just got it. There we go. Let's put this whole thing down. Tool and software, thermal paste, put that on. CPU fan cooling. Let's put on that fan right there. Now let's take off this little power supply bracket back here. Power supply mount, whatever the crap. Wait, is it not gonna let me take it off? Okay, whatever. Power supplies. This and literally it just stays there. Yeah, okay, that's safe. Now let's put the graphics card in here. Graphics cards. Let's go down here. It's this one right here. And as usual, I don't remove these because I'm an idiot. Now that I've removed those, now I can put this in. That's a really chunky graphics card. That thing's gonna have a lot of cooling power. I know that much. Now we just gotta connect up all the cables. Here's the big old Molex power connector. And then I hate to get connecting the graphics card cable. It's just so annoying. Like that to there. Okay, this is the perfect angle to actually work on it because it doesn't screw with you every time you try to actually connect it. Let's also connect these cables too. Now let's go to the memory. Let's go for, I believe this thing needed 8 gigs of RAM, yeah. Open it and install. Now let's put the power supply in. Oh wait, alright, yeah. Let's put the storage in. So let's find the hard drive. There it is. Now where does this hard drive go? It goes back here. Okay. Click that. Install hard drive. Close it up. And good. Now I need to turn it on. Oh yeah, it needs to boot to OS. So put the USB drive in the back of there. Turn it off. Turn it back on. And why does my keyboard go red? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm gonna put this side panel on. Okay, and it's just about to boot. Okay, good. Now I just need to place it in the corridor, and I can get like, I think it's $1,800, something like that. Let's go here. Build 1,600. Close enough. New parts are available. Okay, cool. Looking for upgrade. Yeah, I'll do that later. And let's work on this computer. Take off this PC panel. This guy's a 1050 Ti in here. Okay. Unplug. Take that off. And then put that there. You know, I might be able to overclock this computer. Maybe. Graphics cards. I think I'm just gonna slap some 970s in here. Maybe a little bit too much power for what I need, but you know, actually, if I'm gonna put them in here, I just bought some 960s, so CPU cooling. Okay, so where am I going to be able to put this thing in here? Okay, I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna put it here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna return this computer to its original state because I really just don't care about the computer anymore. I'm gonna return this computer to its original state, and as this video's taken me about 30 to 40 minutes to take to make a video, so I'm just gonna do that. Graphics cards. I forget really what he had in here before. I don't know, maybe if I put this 1050 Ti in here, we'll see how much it is. Power it on. Let's connect this to there. Let's see here. Yeah, sure, return it in its current state. Well, why not? Now what I'm gonna do is, so it's gonna be a little bit before I get those cards, so I am going to just skip the day a few times. Yeah, I skipped quite a lot of days. So to just reject. I really am not gonna even look at those. Anyway, here's the parts. Okay, graphics cards. So I just bought them, so they're down here at the bottom. Okay, let's connect this to the computer. Okay, come on, heatsink. I hate this stupid game sometimes. Okay, take that, connect it, and connect. Okay. There. Good computer. Now turn on. Now let's look to see if there's any overclocking that can be done. Okay. See if there's any overclocking that can be done on here. Let's see what it's gonna let me do. CPU. Let's go to. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Remember clock off. Apply changes and restart. We'll see if this works. And then hopefully, if this is the score that I need, then that will be the end of this episode. Okay. 3D Mark Advanced Edition. Run it. Yep. Okay, so let's go back to what its speed was. And let's just try to increase it a little bit. Okay, apply changes and restart. One thing is though, is I'm definitely gonna try to put some of this crap back on here though. PC unlock. But first, let's start up the test. Hopefully this time it doesn't crash. Doesn't look like it does. Okay, good. Actually, if I try to put some stuff on there, it's probably gonna just turn it off. So, I'll meet you back once we get the score. Let's see what this score is. The score should hopefully be at least 4,300. 4,310, and I need 4,334. Oh, meagered. And that's literally too close. Let's try this. Okay, I'll be back once I get the actual score, because this is taking literally way too long. Okay, so I turned XMP on, and I believe that's just high enough for me to do this. Okay, so let's put that dust filter on. This filter, front panel, and then side panel. Perfect. Let's take this computer, place it in the corridor, and let's finally finish this thing. Okay, money, mine. So, hopefully you liked this episode, and goodbye.